The governing body for local high school sports, the Intersecondary Schools Sports Association, ISSA, now has a new president. Principal of STETS, Keith Wellington, has assumed the reins for the next 2 years following Thursday's elections at the Terranova Hotel in Kingston. Spencer Darlington was there.
110 of the 180 principals that make up ISSA started gathering from quite early for the proceedings, which were set to get underway at 10 a.m. Word on the ground was that the incoming president and most of the other executive members would have been nominated unopposed, and as such, the atmosphere had no tension compared to previous elections. In the end, Keith Wellington, who lost by a mere 2 votes at the 2017 elections, was elected unopposed for the top post in ISSA this time around. He succeeds Dr. Walton Small, who stepped down after 6 consecutive terms in office to enter representational politics. Woolmer's Girls School principal Colleen Montague is the new vice president, while Richard Thompson of Titchfield High has taken over as chairman of the Boys and Girls Champs Committee, opposed to previously held by Montague. The top tier of the 17-member executive also includes Calabar's principal Albert Kocher, who was returned unopposed as treasurer, and Hazel Cameron of Clancarthy High, who takes over as the new chairperson of the Finance Committee. The newly elected president told TVJ Sports he's pleased with the strategic makeup of the new executive.
Significantly, you notice that the Champs chair has changed, and Mrs. Montague is now the vice president. One of the reasons I think that they voted that way is that we have the intention to ensure that all our sports are supported a lot more than they are now. Right now there's too much of a dependency on the income from champs and football. So we want to, Colleen will get the responsibility to try and help us to market our other sports, to bring them up to a level where we can see at least some tangible support for these sports. We will be looking at our policies, looking at their relevance.
Wellington was also asked about how he would go about creating a balancing act as principal of a rural area-based school and president of ISSA.
I've been a very active vice president. Dr. Small has, asked me to do a lot, and I have tried my very best. I've been working with a team, and therefore it doesn't mean that I will have to jump at every beck and call.
Meanwhile, immediate past president Dr. Walton Small reflected on the structure he has left in place at the 109-year-old organization.
When I took over, there were issues with registration. There were issues with people giving false birth dates, that kind of stuff. All that is behind us because we have introduced an electronic registration system. It cost us some money, but it was worth it. And I think that has made a difference.
And following the announcement of the election results, the principals journeyed to ISSA's new headquarters located at 74 Red Hills Road for a dedication and opening ceremony. The operations of ISSA were relocated last week from its former Lindsay Crescent base off Dunrobin Avenue. Spencer Darlington, TVJ Sports.